Okay, this video is for the centers. These are our blocks against Bloomington this week. This season so far, they've shown that they're a forefront. Our last game against them last year, they were a forefront. They had two twos and two fours, or uh, this guy might be a three and that guy might be a five, but that doesn't change too much for us up front in general. Um, Against us last year, there were two twos, two fours, and these outside backers were loose off the line of scrimmage. And then they had two inside backers. Now they could come out in a three and a one against us with two fives, but this is what I've seen primarily. And we'll show you during practice, we'll get variations of the different types of even fronts. Okay. I might even throw some odd fronts in there because they did that against us the first game we played them last year. They were an odd front. So just be ready for anything and sticking to your rules. Okay. We'll talk about trap first. So if you're in trap to the right, you're responsible for your backside gap. Okay, you and the tackle. The tackle needs to communicate with you what we're doing with this backside guy. I told the tackles I want to make a cat call so he can help you block this two and then go back and block the five. Remember, if there is a cat call, you are responsible for that backside guy, not the tackle. You are. So if he makes a cat call, you block back on this two and you stay on him. Okay. And he's just helping you. And then he's going to work back to the five. That is a cat call. Okay. But in your base rule, anyways, you guys should be communicating and you should be saying, if he's a two, he should say, hey, you got him. And you are blocking down on him and driving him away from the play. Okay. That'd be the same thing if we ran trap to the left. Okay. Should be a cat call or you got him all by yourself. Okay. With those two twos. Um, I think what else here? They do show this blitz where they bring a linebacker here in this hole. So if we're running trap to the right and they bring this linebacker down, uh, know that he's going to have to take that linebacker and you are going to have to block back on the two all by yourself anyways. Okay. So if you had a cat call and that linebacker steps down, just know you got that tackle all by yourself for running trap to the right. Okay. Let's talk about dart. Okay, if we ran dart to the left here, your rule is backside on play side. There is nobody there in any of these gaps. So after that, you are doubling to the backside backer. Okay, so backside on play side, no one's there. I am caging to this backer here. Okay, you're trying to push that guy over into the guard's gap and then working up. All right. Now, if this linebacker steps up in between here, okay, it's going to turn into a down call where he's going to block down and you're going to block down on the nose. Okay. They could also do it on the front side. That doesn't affect you at all. It just affects the front side and what the backside tackle is going to do. He's going to have to kick out instead of lead up and through the hole. But just be alert if you're blocking back, doubling back, and your linebacker steps up here, that it turns into a down call. Okay. So that's dart to the left. Okay. Um, you're just doubling with caging with that backside guard. Power. You have a cat call. Okay, blocking back on the two. Don't let him cross your face. Okay, if we run counter, block back on the two. Don't let him cross your face. Could be a cat call. All right. Um, if we run kick, if we're running kick right here, okay, you are caging the backside. Okay, rule is gap on double, so we will be caging here, working to this backer. We need to make sure we are coming off this double team and getting to this backer. Okay, we got to get up and block this guy, and you will mount. We got to make sure we're getting there to that point, making sure we're punching the hip over into the guard's gap, and then you work up. Okay, so that's kick to the right. Let's talk about if we're running truck. So we're running truck to the right. You are cut off. So you're trying to cut off play side backer to backside backer. Okay, if you're taking this path and that play side backer is already gone, then turn back and block this backside backer and get in his way. Okay, it'd be great if you could get to this play side backer, but if he's already gone, then you got to turn back. If we run toss the other way, it's the same thing. You are trying to cut this guy off and then working back. Okay, gap to cut off. For you, it's technically gap on, but there's no one on you, so you're just running your gap and cutting them off. Now, pass protection, this is where you got to think a little bit here. Remember, if you don't have a head up nose, you are sliding. If there's no one technique, then you're going to just slide to the left to begin with. Okay. So Larry, you two are responsible for that down lineman and the linebacker. Okay. If that linebacker steps up here, okay, the guard will come off and block him. If he steps up here, you will come off or you will block that linebacker because he's in this gap that you're sliding to. If he comes off the edge, we're going to make an off call. Okay. We're just going to make an off call so the A back can go block him. I don't want us to make fan calls against this forefront here, where we leave an end all by himself. Okay. We'll just make an off call there. Now, where you got to be alert is um, if you make a Larry call, okay, you got to have your eyes on both backers. If they bring this linebacker up on away from where you're calling, now you need to make a Ricky call. Oh my goodness. We got to make a Ricky call so we can help out this side. So you could block here, he could block out, and then he can block out on the 4 or 5. Okay. So we just got to be alert. If you make a Larry call, but this right side backer steps up, okay, we got to say Ricky. Okay, so now you know you're going here, here, here. Okay. So we're ready for that. They love this blitz where he comes here, this guy scoots out in a 5, and then he blitzes the B gap. So we just got to make sure we're ready for that blitz. They did it against us quite a bit. Okay. They also like to loop a lot. All right. So they'll do this where he'll loop out and he'll loop in. If I'm sliding this direction and I see that guy go out, be ready for a looper coming over the top and ready to pick him up. Okay, don't just leave right away. If you see him go out, assume that someone else is coming in here and be ready to pick that guy up in this A gap here. Okay, they can also do it the other side here. Okay, be ready for that. They also do it where this guy will loop out and then this guy will come in here. That doesn't affect you as much. Okay, if you see this guy go way out, then you can just start looking for work somewhere. They also do an inside one, so where this guy will try to cross your face and this guy will loop out. So if you're sliding Larry here and this guy tries to loop around, try to get hip to hip with this guard because know that this nose is trying to cross your face here. Okay, so I step out. He tries to go over the top. I need to work myself back to get hip to hip with this guard so I can pick up this slanting nose guard across. Okay, so you guys just switch responsibilities. And if we have time, we'll work on that during practice. Okay. Um, try to think what else. Sprint right. So for running sprint right, you're going to give a place side hand here, but then you're going to turn back looking to help pick up any backside pursuit, but give a place side hand here first before you turn back. Okay. Same thing if with sprint left. Okay. Boot and pass. So if you run fake left, boot right, or fake right, pass right. Okay. We're just running counter for you. So you're just blocking back, catting back, trying to make it look like a run. If we run screen to the left, okay, you're going to slide like you normally would, 1,000, 1,000. Then you and this guard are working to that guy. Okay, he's working to the backside. And then it's the mirror image if we run screen right, 1,000, 1,000, working up to the right backer. Okay. Um, I think that's about it, um, for you.